All right, all of you just been asking why did we close the company. I brought the missus as well because as much as I knows, she knows the other side. I done the driving. I focus on the driving, on the truck and most of the stuff. But she's the one that does the company, the DVLA and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna break it down from the beginning when we started to the end of it. So basically, how did we find the truck?
We were looking at different dealerships first of all, weren't we? We went round to a few dealerships. We couldn't find the truck that we wanted for the money that we had. So we went to... Where did you get the contact for Perry?
Somebody sent me the link to find on Facebook, and they said like speak to the guy.
Yes.
And then we messaged. We went on a day out or whatever, and then somebody sent me the link and said like, listen, speak to this guy selling a B8, because I actually wanted a B8. It's just the best trucks out there, and even if you put a million miles on it, that engine would last you forever. Sometimes, not all the time. Can be a good decision, can be bad, depends how much the truck's being used.
But more reliable overall.
More reliable. We went to see him, we saw the truck, we thought like, yeah, this is the right truck for us.
Took on a little test drive.
Yeah, that was a fun day.
Yeah.
And then we thought like, all right, okay, this is the one. And we knew we would have to put a little bit of money, like the disc would have to be changed, the brake pads would have to be changed in, I think, one tyre.
Yeah, I think we wanted to do all the work on it before we started trading, before we got on the road, just to prevent any breakdowns.
And not even that, just to show you how everything is from the beginning to the end, like how much money we're going to invest in it, which we invested about £4,000 on the truck or something like that. It was a no-brainer, but there is bits that you can't see. So we went to Dubai on holiday.
Yeah.
And we came back, and that is when the truck gave us the first fault.
Yeah.
Coming out of the docks.
Yes, so we had a fault on the truck, and the problem was one of the lights was flashing up, but then it went off. So when it went into the garage to be fixed, they couldn't find what was actually wrong with it. So we had the decision: do we go out on a job with a trailer load of stuff and take the chance on if it breaks down?
They couldn't find out what happened with it.
Yeah.
So basically,
you did think for a few days.
Yeah,
though,
we did. They done all the stuff, so they looked through it. They had a look through it. What we actually thought it was wrong with it, we actually changed it. It was the ECU and the computer. That was $3,000 job. We just for the little computer stuff. All right, we changed that, and I ended up going down to Philistone.
Oh, Felixstowe, yeah, and
on the way back,
I get a phone call.
The truck broke down on the worst place I could ever imagine I would have break down, which is in the Dartford Tunnel.
Right in the middle of the Dartford Tunnel.
And then I felt like, all right, ring somebody, and then they come and get me, and then we brought it back, and then we have to change something else. I can't even remember. We'll have to look.
But even that was a nightmare, wasn't it? Because we got him home, but then the truck wasn't going to be home for, they said, a week. But thankfully, I think it only took 3 days to get the truck back.
And then we got the truck back, and then we fixed it, and then we changed something else, and that was a profit. That week that we make that money, that was the profit going into that fix, which wasn't a problem because we already been trading for a while, so the money has come in, can't support that. And then the worst happened.
Coolants.
Darren, been an amazing guy, said all right, okay, I'm gonna give you some work, come and work for me, because I got really good work. And I thought all right, okay, gonna go and try this. Went there, got in the first 2 days, everything fine, everything working fine. And because it's heavy loads, because it does heavy haulage and all that, I got 5 pipes.
Yeah, you were in the services, weren't you? Was it Wakefield Way on the 62?
And the 62 going
up towards Leeds Way.
Yeah, but it was past that. I was going to Wetherby. Yeah. When I went on Wendy Hill, the truck start making a noise, but it went off straight away and no lights or anything. So I carry on driving, and then when I got to one of the services on the 62, I was filling up, and then when I was filling up, I saw all this water coming out, cooling, and I was like, this is not good. So I tried to fill them up, but just carry on pouring down, and then I knew the head gasket went.
Yeah.
And when the head gasket goes, that's about it. You don't have much to play with. You have to recover. You can't drive the truck or anything. And then I got somebody to come and recover me.
Yeah, you got recovered, put it back in the garage.
Yeah.
And obviously it's a massive job doing the
It's
head
not even
gasket.
that.
You've got to take everything out.
And then like, you have to get down to the B and all that. Spoke to my mechanic. He's like, yeah, we can sort it out. I was thinking about sending it down south, bringing it to get it fixed, but
yeah, but isn't it with the head? I mean, I'm not an expert, but if you get one side done,
You
you've
need
got
to
to
do-
get the other side.
you
because
don't
that
have
puts-
to.
But it puts stress on it, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
if you put stress on one side and the other side is not being done, it will put more stress on the side that's not being done. So what it's going to do, the pressure is just going to break through again. And the thing is, when you just getting the truck from, you're just bearing in mind, we spend a lot of money fixing it to get it back on the road, and 3 days later it break down, and then the recovery to bring it back down here is just £1,000 just recovering it. And then when we go down and find out what actually is going on, hair gaskets, that was a lot.
Yeah.
Stripped down. So like, how long did it take it to strip
It's
down?
the time it's off the road as well, isn't it? It's not an easy
you're
job.
losing money
And
straight away.
what was the quote? Was it 10 to 12, maybe up to 15?
Yeah.
So this is the point where we sat down and had a serious chat, because we had the money to fix it. We were doing amazing. We had jobs from day one. We were trading. We had regular work, reliable work coming in, but we had to sit down and make the decision. Do we pay this? Could have been up to 15 grand, and
could have done
we could have done it. But what we both said was, next week, what happens if the clutch goes, or
Not even the clutch.
the gearbox?
The gearbox.
You know, that
Been
could
an
be-
old truck.
Yeah, it could have been all right for 2 weeks, and then 10 grand bill the week after.
So we sat down and we put the finances together, because we were doing all right. We were bringing between 4 grand to 3.5 grand a week. So we actually doing all right. The trading is going on, the YouTube is working, everything in between is working, absolutely everything. And obviously with the support that we get from all of you, we're doing all right. So, and then when it broke down, Dad, and being an amazing guy, he went like, all right, there you go. That's the key for the truck. What you want to do? I said like, all right, okay, I'm going to close the company, because I spoke to the missus. We don't want to chance it, so we spend 10 to 15 grand fixing this truck. Or we might need to change the engine, which was the best decision could have been happening.
Yeah.
But if the gearbox goes, we're just going to be, it's just not going to be, it's not going to be profitable.
So we chose basically to stop trading and walk away with a bit of a profit, instead of putting more money into it and taking it. It was a gamble, wasn't it?
To be honest, if we fixed it and we broke it down again, and then the whole gearbox, would it be able to fix it straight away and then get back on the road? It's just, would it be a year of work actually just gone?
Yeah.
So actually, the truck was a money pit.
It was. That, I would say that was the only thing we done wrong. We didn't get the right
Paint
truck.
job.
Yeah, the paint job as well. But it was the truck. Everything went well. We had so much help and support from like local people around here.
Tinsley, Mick, Darren. I got a couple of mates as well that were giving me work regularly.
Yeah.
I was working 5 to 6 days a week, constantly, non-stop, just going and doing it. And after that, like coming home, all the recording, do the editing, do the videos, the missus is doing that. I come and say like, all right, listen, I don't like that. And she'd be like, oh no, I like it like this. And I'm like, okay, you know better. And then when she does the videos, all of you like it better for some reason.
But yeah, we made the decision, didn't we, to stop trade. And we didn't, at that point, we still kept our license, our operating license.
Yeah.
We've left the company's still open, because we, never say never. We don't know what's going to happen.
No, we don't know. But we didn't have a truck to have the license on. The truck was off the road straight away. For you to have a license, you need a truck, you need to be insured, you need to be MOT, you need to be taxed. So that truck would be stopped for a while. So I thought, no, this can't go on. And then she said exactly the same, and we said, all right, we're gonna stop it. We might do it again some other time, but we need to make sure what we do. Yeah,
we need to basically get a better truck.
And then we were thinking as well, like we need a new European license.
Yeah, because we did have offers of European work coming in, so
So
obviously we had a standard
we
national.
would have to like give the license back, stop trading until the other license come in as well.
Maybe, yeah.
I think it works like that. I'm not too sure. I need to look into that. So if we actually decide again to go and do it, we just give the license back. We just apply for the European one.
Get the license again. But the thing, what we're going to do if we ever do it again, is to get a better truck.
And we're on the bridge checking a B8 that we're gonna buy right now. Getting underneath of it's a completely different ball game than just been driving it. We're getting it. We actually getting this one. You are.
Definitely buy it.
Why? Because it got a brush. I don't know. It feels different to any truck that I've driven. Yeah, I think
that's the only thing that let us down. Really was.
The only reason why we went for a truck like that is because when you're starting, you need to try to do an investment, but not too big. And then we didn't own trucks, we didn't own any loans, we didn't own money to absolutely anyone, and that's why the flow of cash was all the time just going and tipping and taking and tipping and taking, and then we just made it work.
Yeah, but now we know that
if we had a better truck.
Yeah, we should. I mean, you can say in hindsight, but we basically need to invest a bit more money in a newer truck with maybe less miles.
Yes.
And a thing that we definitely need is what we've decided is to get a warranty.
Yes.
We bought it from it was a private purchase, so we never had a warranty. So we've been looking at getting the ones from Scania where you can get a package, can't you?
Yes.
And they'll cover all your PMIs, all your repairs.
And when you own your own truck and it's only one of you, so at least say it's two of us in here, it's so much like payments,
there's a lot.
You're not gonna have a weekend off. You're not gonna have a weekend off because you need that truck to be checked up at all the time. Because the last thing you want to do is, and then if you get stopped and something's wrong, you go down to red, and then you'll be stopped absolutely every time. We were doing fine before that. The truck started giving us the problems. We nearly bought a low loader. We bought the chains, we bought the binders,
just before we went to Dubai, that's what we were looking at doing.
And we had the money to buy it, and then we were about to do it, but
thank goodness we didn't.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason if we didn't do it. But if we decide to do it again, better truck, I think.
Better truck.
We got the work.
I was gonna say we've got the work waiting for us if we do it again. So
somebody messaged me a couple of days ago and said like, listen, I got loads of work, and then I can give you work for at least the next 6 months non-stop. And I was like, we don't have a truck anymore, mate.
No.
But yeah, that's the reason why. We're gonna do it again.
Maybe. Who knows?
Might try.
It's a lot of work. You've got to think about that as well, because trucking does take over your life. It's not the job where it's 9 to 5 and then you rock up the next day. It's constant.
It's non-stop.
Constant. Obviously the
7
driving,
days.
you've been on the road, but it's running the company, keeping up with all the legislation and the counts, and it's
the good thing is like, I'm a driver, I'm qualified. We can do ADR, we can do low loader, curtain size, containers. We can do everything.
Yeah,
you the transport manager. You like while I'm on the road and stuff like that. You can do like the payments, keep on top of the regulations, and it's only one truck.
Yeah.
But it's the risk as well. It's the massive risk you're wrong. Because you're putting a lot of money into this.
Yeah. But then again, you've got to take risks in business, haven't you? It's how you make money.
Yeah, but we're gonna leave it here. All of you's been asking like why.
Head gasket. That's why.
The head gasket went, and that was a breaking point. Why it wasn't.
We decided to make a sensible decision and walk away with a bit of profit. We could have carried on, but who knows it,
And to be honest, if you're thinking like why, the money that we invested, we didn't double it. We probably like triple it as well.
We done all right.
We done really good.
Yeah.
Like we were thinking about a trailer, and then we were thinking about the second truck. So by now, if that didn't happen, that is where we would have been by now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna leave it here. I hope you enjoyed the videos. If you haven't, like, comment, and all that kind of stuff. So cheers, guys. See you in a bit.
Bye.